Right, Coach Helen for YouFit Studio. I'm laughing at you two now. The best food for weight loss. You just chuck that in. I chuck that in as a statement, and I'm gonna go at it because we're working with so many clients over so many years, and about to use another swear word. God damn if they don't get there eventually. They do get there eventually. And start to add this food into their diet. Now, it's not magic. I'm going to make a point here. This isn't magical food where you eat the food and you lose, like you eat a pound of the food and lose 2 pounds. It's not that magical. However, when people say, what should I eat? I've used this as a question before because it always comes up. Helen, what should I eat? I want to lose weight. I didn't do that. That's just me. What should I eat? And it's a very broad statement, right? Because I could say everything opposite to what you eat now, probably. Or I could say, here is some stuff to be great to introduce into your existing diet of what you're eating. Diet being what you eat overall, not trying to lose weight. So overall, your diet. And this will be very beneficial to you. And you'll find this massively supports your goal you've got, particularly right now, to be more healthy. I want to sort my hair's having to play around. Help! Right. So I've got a number of stuff, right? This is food that I would love to see a client introduce into their diet. And if they have got this in the diet, I'm not saying it's magical or they're making these decisions. I know that they are taking some steps around the nutrition that is really supporting them from a health perspective, which overall, if they are training regularly and are active, then it will support them losing weight, right? Just done my third one of these. Caning it today. If I need to run off in the middle and hear a flush, sorry. Right. And the first one, this is I've used a particular meat source, right? However, it's kind of like a demonstration of a selection. I've got this later on as well, actually. So one of the things I love seeing, and this is just me, right? When a client says I'm eating turkey or I made turkey burgers, I'm like, oh hell, we're there, right? Bear in mind if they are a meat eater, not if you're a vegetarian, I'd be like, oh, something's gone wrong. However, if someone says I'm eating turkey, right, I'm like, oh, okay, we made some choices right now. Okay, why? Because just in case somebody isn't aware. General rule, the whiter the meat, the less saturated fat. So the whiter the meat, the less saturated fat. Now, we could get into the turkey has dark meat and white meat, and so does chicken. Yes, it does. And same rule applies, right? The darker the meat on any bird, right, the more fatty it is, or the more saturated fat it has, okay? But turkey overall is high in protein, lower in fat, and generally has, if you're cooking it, you'll see, less of it comes out. You can even get like 2% turkey mince now. Bangers, right? That's fantastic. If a client says, if I said to a client, what was in that bolognese? They say turkey mince. I'm like, damn, that client is on it like a carb on it. That client is losing weight like a trucker. And they usually are. And yes, we'll all be eating turkey soon. Ish. Apart from me. I'll be eating, get this. Oh, this isn't you just brought it up. I'll be eating Tofurky this Christmas. I'm ordering a Tofurky. Tofu turkey. That's a real thing I'll be eating this year. I don't even know. If my sister watches this, and if we get to spend Christmas together, she's gonna be, what the heck? My sister's eating Tofurky for the first year. I don't even. I would see her brain implode. Oh no! But yes, we'll all be eating turkey or Tofurky soon. Yes, either or, right? The lighter the meat, the less saturated fat. So if you're looking to lose weight, foods to go for or meats to go for, lighter in colour, less saturated fat. Now, generally speaking, if someone asks me the next question, I will give an honest answer. And I will say, right, okay, what's the best rice to eat, Helen? I was like, well, if you're not eating any rice at the minute, any rice that you can get your hands on, and how much time have you got to cook rice, right? The reality is, in terms of some heavy hitters when it comes to rice, I'm going to go brown rice. I'm going to say the brown rice. Brown rice, turkey and broccoli, so far so good, right? However, there is some fat to it. Brown rice because fibre is high, right? So it helps control cholesterol, which makes you poop better, right? Good times. It also makes you feel fuller for longer because it's higher fibre. Known to have a lower GI, I can never say it, glycemic index. Right, so basically it takes you longer to break it down so you have more energy from it, and you go for longer on it, right? So if there is really a choice when you get down to it, yes, brown rice has higher fibre and is probably going to be more conducive, right? It's not a deal breaker. Again, brown rice and turkey, I'm like, whoa, someone's serious. Creating a whole meal here. Now, vegetable-wise, I love me a bit of mushroom, right? Why? Because actually they're really low calorie, they're really high in vitamin B, and if you get white button mushrooms, get this, they're one of the only very few non-animal based vitamin D sources you can get. They also have selenium in them, which is great for immune system, right? So far I'm building a meal, making myself hungry. Turkey, brown rice, mushrooms, right? And now I'm going to throw a curveball, and it's kind of on the same line as turkey choices, and for some of our clients it's a bit like sucking yolks for some of you, and I know this. However, Layla's like, I love me some brown rice. Layla, I'm making you a meal right now. Layla's like writing down recipes. Okay, beef. Always go for low fat beef, same as the turkey chicken situation to some degree. 20%. I don't know if anybody still eats 20%. I know it still gets sold, so somebody must be. I can't even imagine how I deal with it. Well, generally speaking, I won't deal with it because I don't eat meat anymore. However, just the thought of it now, but you can go all the way around down the range. If you are the best foods for losing weight, always the leaner cuts of meat. Same as the turkey chicken situation. Please go lean. Beef. You could do like a enchilada thing if you want to, Layla. Or a Buddha bowl with all this stuff in. Next one. Now, again, when asked the question, what is best, Helen? The white potato or the sweet potato? I'm going to be honest and say, calorifically, there's not much difference. However, and it's not a superfood, sweet potato, by the way. However, it is high in vitamin A, right? Much higher than the white potato. So out of a choice, yeah, you'd probably go for. I could probably go with sweet potato. I think it's more. I've talked about this before. It is more how you cook the sweet potato as well. If you slap a load of butter over it and deep fry it, then it's still deep fried sweet potato, right? It's still the same thing. Great levels of magnesium and potassium, which is great for blood pressure, right? So far so good. So weight loss, you're looking for things that keep you healthy. White flesh, sweet potatoes. Oh yeah, and do you know what, Lola? I've never tried those. I'm down though. I have seen them somewhere. I've never seen them in the supermarket, I'm going to be honest. Okay, I bought some of this earlier. I bought a lot of this so far, actually, apart from meat. Right, I bought some of this earlier. Kale. If you've not tried kale crisps by baking them in the oven, you have not lived. However, kale. Firstly, low as calories. But, and a big but, low calories and, let's just say low calories and incredibly bulky, right? High in fibre. So, keeps you fuller for longer. So if you look into Sainsbury's, the best thing, Sainsbury's Melton Road. Oh, Layla, I was going to go there tomorrow. I haven't. I went to Wigston Tesco's to get my kale today. So I got my kale today and my pak choy. Love me some pak choy and kale. However, kale, right, I have to write this all down because there's so much in it, right? So get this. If you're going to go for vegetables, kale is downright winner, right? It's downright winner if you're looking to lose weight because of the low calories and high bulk. So high fibre, missed my finger. High fibre like brown rice, right? So you're going to stay fuller for longer and actually going to fill up on the kale, right? Not only that, it's among the most nutritional thing on the planet, right? Get rid of vitamins A, K, C, B6, manganese, calcium, copper, potassium, and magnesium. To name but a few. I felt like it was like a song, right? So you can actually bulk out on your carb being a brown rice and your kale being your vegetable, and you will struggle to get through the rest of your meal because those two together, very, very high fibre, loads of nutrition, huge amounts of health in there. Now this is, next one. Oh, I said quite personal favourites. This is a personal favourite. I love seeing this in a client's diet. And when I see this in a curry, I'm like, oh, right? So all of this, if I see any of this and I can't start with it, they're serious about losing weight right now. The kidney bean, not one, many kidney beans, right? Kidney beans are absolute winners. Absolute winners. And I'm going to tell you why, because that's what I'm here for. Kidney beans, right? Again, high in fibre. Here you get in that poop is health. High fibre everything, everyone. High fibre, right? It's also protein rich. Okay, so if you want to move away from a animal source diet for protein, I want to move on to even like 1 or 2 nights a week where you move away from that, you can use chickpeas or kidney beans. Kidney beans are always a winner. Kidney bean curry, love seeing that from a client. I always know then that they are going to be full. They're not going to have ate very much for the same reasons that we talked about. The other fibre is very filling, right? So all this so far, there's a running theme of nutrition and fibre, the cornerstones of great nutrition to help you lose weight. Boop, boop, all the time, right? Just, I know I could do another live just about poop. Just going to throw this out there for people listening, because I still had a shocker today when someone's like, oh my God, 1 to 3 times a day, people, is standard. That's what we're aiming for. Not 1 every 2 days, or 1 a day, or 1 every 3 days, or 4. This is all food that will help you lose weight, because you're ramping up your digestion. It's not about I can poop it all out, although it kind of is at the same time. It's also your body becomes an efficient machine. It's like, what's it like? It's like going to the petrol station and trying to plug the electricity thing in and going, why is it not working? You're not putting the right stuff in. It's not going to go very far. Terrible analogy. Kind of, you can get where I was going with it, right? It's like, I guess it's probably like diesel in the petrol. It's kind of going to work for a bit and then it's going to run out. Okay, so all this food I'm talking about in terms of losing weight is also great nutritionally for overall digestion. Now, this one is a lovely stepping stone and is probably quite an early on thing, really, for a lot of clients. And if you haven't been there before, you can go there again and revisit it, I think, just to put a little extra dimension back on your food. And that's the whey protein, right? Protein. I just say it like that. Protein, whey protein in particular, high satiety, right? So filling, because it's protein, so it's going to be filling. It's hella convenient. Hella convenient. See how I did that? Hella convenient. It's very, very convenient. Why? Because most people do not want to be eating a protein source for their breakfast, generally speaking, unless it's something that's inoffensive and can be put in with something else, and whey protein is fantastic for that. Again, for weight loss and more, considering that a client is getting adequate amount of protein in, that they're going to be fuller because they've added protein to a carb, that's going to keep them fuller for longer, right? It's just a nice, easy stepping stone. And also, if you're clever, big IF, if you are clever with your selection of protein powder flavour, you're a winner. Because you can pretty much put it with everything and be happy. Personal opinion, said it before, said it again, never go away from chocolate. Stay with the chocolate. Don't try and go in the Rocky Road route, or the honeycomb something, or fudge brownie something. It's never the same. Just stick with what you like. And if that's vanilla, that's great. You just flavour it up, right? But that's why I think whey protein, especially if you're trying to lose weight, is quite convenient, quite easy, and a nice way of sting a little bit of stopgap before you can eat beef for breakfast. Matter of time. Another one I bought today. This is like my shopping list. Spinach. 2 bags of I bought. So 2 bags of spinach I bought today. Why do I love a bit of spinach if someone's losing weight? Same reason. It's a bit on the same lines as the whey, because it's the same thought process as having, to be fair. It is easy to get in nutritionally. It's like eating water. It's inoffensive. It's so calorie low. It's something you can add to a plate straight off the bat and almost add it like a salad leaf and still have other vegetables with it. It's got a hell of amount of high vitamin A, right? Now, I'm just like, this is a factoid. I'm going to say it. Okay, so vitamin A is good for the skin to repel bacteria. I mean, I'm going to have people out there just smothering themselves in spinach now. It's like, take that, virus. eating kind of like kilos of spinach, right? It's also brilliant for eye health though, because there's something called lutein, which is also like it's like a repellent against blue light issues with screens and stuff. So it's great for that. It's also great for vitamin K, which is great for bone health. It's basically a banger, right? Spinach is a banger. It's like I said, it's so inoffensive. As long as you don't leave it for too long in the back of the fridge. There's always that bag, isn't there? If you bought the spinach, the sad bag that's got bits stuck to the back of the fridge. That's not a good time. However, everything else is a winner. And now, for my last one, which sounds like an obvious one. Obvious, not obvious. In terms of losing weight, it's a really nice and easy one. And it is the simple egg. Okay? Now, it's really to lose weight? Eggs is magical? Bear with. So even with a large egg, right? Size of, I don't know, large. Be 78 calories, right? It's not an offensive amount, really, for a large egg. 2 small eggs, what, 55 each? So you can have like a 100-calorie snack. Bang it with some spinach. There you go, your little protein pot that you can go out and buy, but a hell of a lot cheaper if you do it at home to start with. However, you've got 6 grams of fat and 6 grams of protein, right? So the simple egg is an absolute winner. Certainly, if you want to make omelettes, poached eggs, scrambled eggs, go for your life, add everything in. For in terms of losing weight, and even as snacks, actually, not offensive, really useful, do keep you full, nutritionally great. There we go, but you can eat too many eggs. You can eat too many of everything though. I don't think an egg is the answer or the reason why you may not be losing weight, or the egg isn't the issue, right? Let's be honest, it's all the other stuff. So no, I don't personally have so far met anybody who ate too many eggs and anything drastically happened. I don't want anybody to go out and try and find how many eggs you can eat before it happens, by the way. So there is my best food for weight loss, right? Running through high nutrition, low calorie, really. It's not offensive amount of calories, any of this. But the colour, okay. So let's go through this. So you picture this, if you will. Picture this in your minds, right? So turkey, brown rice, mushrooms, beef, sweet potatoes, so a nice little bit of orange splash in there, some green kale, some purple, I think a different word, purple kidney beans, right? A little bit of chocolate whey on the side, loads of scattering of spinach, right? And a nice egg with a yolk in the middle. Colours, right? Colours of different varieties, right? All, don't need to eat it all on one plate, Jesus Christ, you'd be full. However, again, what I always say, eating the rainbow is a fantastic way of getting nutrition and also losing weight, because none of this stuff in moderation is going to cane you with weight, right? All of this is the best food if you're looking to put together a healthy diet that helps you lose weight. And that's me done. The best food weight loss. Done. Now, hold on to your hats again, Kate, because I'm back on Monday. Yeah, take that one in. Back on Monday, I'll be talking about pizza. Oh, I can't remember the last time I had pizza. Please help me. I'm going to be talking about pizza on Monday afternoon. Wonder how far I'm going to go from like this. I feel a bit pizza. So Monday, back on Monday for all about pizzas. How to make pizza healthier. And the answer isn't don't eat it, by the way, until something like this. Just don't eat it. Because we're all human, right? So guys, have a fantastic evening and a weekend. And I will catch you next week.